Something I can help you? To be honest with you, I just don't know. We desperately rely on the fuel to keep Citadel Station running. There's enough fuel in the reserves to keep Citadel Station from falling out of orbit, and for managing... If only it were that easy. The Republic's tight on credits right now, still recovering from the war. We relied almost completely on Paragus for our fuel. It's hard to make up for a planet's worth of fuel exports. Absolutely. We need to find a new fuel service, sign contracts, make agreements. A soldier like me is not good at that. You? You've got enough trouble, I think. And... Look, it doesn't matter what I think. But sure, if you find someone with a load of fuel in their hand they'd like to sell to us, let me know. I'll be waiting.
Donos Emerakith. What? Donos Emerakith. What?
Kawana.
This dock is off limits pending an ongoing... This dock is off limit.
This is Admiral Seed of the Sojourn.
Welcome to Telos, Admiral. This is Lieutenant Gren of the Telos Security Force. We've been expecting you for some time now.
We were unavoidably detained on our way here. I hope it hasn't caused...
Only a minor inconvenience, Admiral. I think you'll be less happy when you hear what I have.
What is it?
The witness from the Paragus incident escaped.
I see. Don't concern yourself with it too much, Lieutenant. The Republic had decided to not detain the exile anyways.
The exile? Then...
However, I expect that these security failings will be seen to and fixed, Lieutenant.
We're on them right now, Admiral. I'm uploading your approach vector to...
Good to have you back, General. Easy now. We survived one spectacular crash. Lucky I was here to pull you and your friends out of that shuttle, or you'd be more than a little crispy. But it's only fair. I owe you more than one, General. You must be in shock from the crash. Have to expect... Too bad he's not a droid, huh? We can't all be that lucky. I'll humor you, General. I was one of the Iridonian Mechanic Corps that was at Malachor. Bayadur, I can see how you'd forget me, being that I was the only one. Don't think too hard. I'd rather not talk about the war, if we could. We all went through some tough times after Malachor, and maybe we all did a little forgetting. Guess that's one thing we've got better than droids. They can't forget anything. But then you give them a memory wipe and they forget for good. They'll be fine. The pilot's more or less unharmed, and the old lady, well, she's... You know, I never thought I'd see you again, General. Galaxy's a big place. So I have to ask, just what are you doing here? Got some news for you, General. That shuttle of yours is done for. Scrap.
Well, this is familiar.
Crashed the shuttle that time, too?
Nope, Pazak.
That was not the most pleasant landing I've endured. Next time we should perhaps seek out a...
You're welcome, Kreia. You know, if I weren't such a crack pilot, we could have hit the shield wall or one of those rock faces.
Yes, our current situation is a vast improvement.
Beats me. No one's supposed to be here but a Zerka research team. I can't say they'd be happy to see us, but shooting us down? I can't imagine Zerka having us shot down by a bunch of scientists either. You know, I caught a glimpse of what looked like an AD tower when we flew over the compound. Maybe they're doing something they shouldn't be. I've seen pirate bases with the same sort of setup.
I can help you find it. I have access to the SHIELD network. I came hoping to repair whatever damage your shuttle took, but not even I can fix that wreck. We'll have to get back to the compound. It's the old Ithorian research station, turned into a salvage team staging area. It won't be an easy hike. First, there's a mercenary pursuit team looking for me. If Zerka secure the compound, there could be a lot of them out there. Second, there's all the Canucks. The vicious wide-jaw predators the Ithorians imported from Duxon. They were meant to keep the herbivore population in check. Right. The Canucks ate them all. Now they'll eat anything they can catch, including us. Without the Ithorians to maintain the accelerated ecosystem's balance, everything here is falling apart. Zerka's killing the Restoration Project piecemeal. That's the plan. Yeah?
Time to take you down to size. Time to even the odds. More where that came from.
This won't take long.
More where that came from.
Mercenaries, right where we need to go.
Great.
They were probably looking for me when they...
We could try handing the Zabrak over. You know.
Who do you think shot you down in the first place?
Good point.
Take them down.
More where that came from. Hidden caches. We should be on the lookout for more of these. They could come.
Another sentry droid. The mercenaries must be using them to look.
Time to take them downside.
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. General, need some... Sorry, yes, I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle. Then you understand my restlessness. Though the war had... As long as I kept moving, I didn't have to think about what happened. Know what I mean? I'm sure you do. I decided I'd do something constructive. I wanted to make up for the things I'd done in the war. I wanted to design planetary shields, but there weren't many systems with the credits to spare. There was more that needed to be rebuilt and protected. I found out that Telos was going to be the flagship project for the Republic, and it sounded like something good. I saw Telos before the Sith raised it. He deserved a better fate. But Zerka ruined everything. I thought I could force Zerka out on my own. All I wanted to do was send a message. That's the past, though. It's good to be working. Something else I can... That old thing? I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I... Hey, just kidding. He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools for delicate modifications. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have something else I... If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead. I can't take C, but there's nothing I can do. Something else... I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. But at least it gave me something to do, right? Everyone always said I was probably half machine anyway. Something else I can... Sure do, General. I've made a few while I wasn't working on... Just remember, the best shield is not... Something else...